Paula, tell people what they're going to get out of this presentation, out of this webinar, and then pass the mic to Dave, please.
Sure, guys. I'm Paolo. Obviously, some of you know who I am. If you don't, I've been an internet marketer for over 5 years now, doing this full-time, very successfully, very, very happy to have joined Aspire, because Aspire stopped the newbies, people getting overwhelmed on the internet. And this is the major point, the major selling point in Aspire is people who don't know how to do any selling, people who never made a commission online. They've got the opportunity right now to come in and work with us, lock arm with us, and really get all the sales done for them. And this is a major point, because from past experiences that I had, newbies that were coming into my team, they were struggling making their first sale. So at Aspire, we've solved that problem. People can actually start learning how to become internet marketers, and while they're learning, because the products are amazing, by the way, while they're earning, or while they're learning, they're actually earning as well, because we've got coaches that close all the sales while you're learning. So what you got to get out of this webinar is, why should you be looking at Aspire? Why should you be locking arms with us? Who are we? We're obviously leaders in this industry. We know how to help people to make money. And you basically got to learn from the top experts in Aspire how to get the most out of these teachings, and really go into business, have a successful business. And by the end of this webinar, you know exactly what steps to take. So we got to leverage, the team. We've got a great team in Aspire. Myself, Alex, Dave. We've got Josh Elder, Aaron, and Sarah. We've got a lot of leaders on our team, and all you have to do really is just lock arms with us and really learn from us, because we do weekly hangouts, and you got to be in good hands. And with that said, I'll pass the mic over to Dave.
Hey guys, well, I'm Dave, and I want to speak a little bit about why I decided to lock arms with Alex, Paulo, and Project Apex, why I decided to get involved. So I've been around this industry for a long time, and I've seen a lot of companies come and go, and I've seen a lot of people start and fail. And one difference that I noticed in Aspire and Project Apex is that when a person comes in, immediately they're assigned their own personal coach who will guide them step by step through the business. And what that does, it eliminates one of the biggest stumbling blocks that I see, which is people getting overwhelmed when they join companies. They see a shiny object, they get involved, and a month later they're struggling, they don't know what to do because of information overload, and they're gone. And they're on to the next shiny object. And the difference with Aspire is it's laid out step by step. And if people come in and they just plug in, it's very hard not to be successful, not to have success with the system. And that's one of the main reasons why I locked arms. It's for my people to watch and see them have success where they wouldn't have in previous companies before.
That's awesome, Dave, and thanks for that that perspective, because this actually brings a huge point. And thanks, Paula, for your insight as well, because I've been online for 8 years. I made like almost $2 million in commissions across all my multiple income streams. And what I realized is why new people fail in these businesses is because they don't have that personal touch. They don't have that personal coach to help them, right? They're left alone to figure out everything by themselves. Dave, you mentioned information overload, right? So a lot of times people join and they log into their back office or whatever, and there's like millions of other different things going on. There's like so many different things in the back office, so they get confused, they get information overload, and they have no idea what to do, right? So they basically give up, right? They try to figure out everything by themselves, but they don't have that personal coach that can mentor them, right, step by step. So I actually prepared a surprise for you guys. I actually prepared slides for you. So I'm going to show you numbers. I'm going to show you real proof. I'm going to share with you a case study that I used to create $28,000 in 30 days that you guys can see everything behind the scenes, what I did, and why this thing is working, why this system is working, why Project Apex team is dominating right now, because because of the multiple things actually that we are working on behind the scenes for all of you guys to take advantage of. So let me see if I can share my screen, if I can figure out how to share the screen. I haven't used Google Hangouts in quite a while because I've been using different platform for webinars. So let's see. Screen
Alex,
share.
you see the little green box up on?
Yeah, I see it. I see it. I actually found it surprisingly quick enough because it took us literally like 15 minutes to figure out how to start this Google Hangout. So if you are technically challenged like us, that should be a proof that you can make money as well, because sometimes we kind of like we have no idea what the heck we're doing sometimes with computers, you know.
No,
So,
Alex, that's a great point, man. You don't have to be technical to make money online whatsoever if you can follow a system and just be step by step.
exactly, man. So I'm gonna. Hopefully, you guys can see my screen. Just let me know, and I'm gonna. Oh, this might be a problem actually. I'm logged into a different Google Hangout, and my presentation is on a different Google Hangout. So, Dave, why don't you take it away, bro? I'm gonna have to switch this and find this presentation on a different Google account. So let me stop sharing. Take the microphone. I'm gonna mute myself out, and I'm gonna see if I can find this presentation on my local hard drive.
Well, while Alex is searching around there trying to find the presentation, let's just see if we got any questions so far. Let's go onto the live screen. I'm just going to refresh. Hey Darko, what's up? Sean, how you doing, buddy? Yes, the coaches are amazing. Project Apex is the place to be. Hey Chris, welcome, buddy. Hey Aaron, great to see you too, buddy. Fraser, what's up, man? Oh man, this Fraser, we got Fraser on the Hangout. Fraser is absolutely killing it. I believe he just crossed $50,000 in sales within a couple of months. And believe it or not, what he did was he did a whole 50 grand using, I believe, free strategies, right, Paulo? I think Paulo's muted out, but I believe Fraser.
Dude, I'm sorry, I was muted out. I actually watched Fraser's training, and Fraser, if you live, man, you awesome, man. And it's a strategy that absolutely works. I've used that strategy actually years ago, and that's how I build my Empower Network business, basically using exactly the same what Fraser does. And Fraser, you're awesome, man. Thanks very much for sharing that strategy. You got to help a lot of people. So, dude,
Yeah,
you're awesome. Thanks for that.
Who else have we got? Let me go back. Mark, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Let's see, load some more comments here. Man, we got a lot of people on tonight. So hopefully Alex is able to sort this out. Any good?
I found it. Yeah, I figured this out. I actually recorded that in a video format, so this is going to be a brand new way of presenting things. I actually just invented a new way of presenting slides, doing this on video through video. So it's
so
like,
if you're watching this tonight, this is something groundbreaking that's never been done before.
This is a brand new technology, never been revealed before to the general public. So you guys really in the right place, because this has never been attempted live on the internet ever. So
this is what the 1% do.
So bottom line is, guys, we're joking around, but we're actually serious, and we actually want to help you achieve abnormal results with this system. So really pay attention for the next, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to share a lot of content. So let me make sure that technology cooperates with me again. So let me share my screen. Let me go and do this crazy window thing, video through video. Can you guys see my screen right now? Hopefully you guys can see my screen. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you're good.
So all right, so this is the presentation actually I did for my personal list of subscribers. So you guys get to see the big vision for this team, for this company, for this platform, for this movement, and we're gonna help you guys. If you're serious, we're gonna help you generate, engineer your first $10,000 a month well, we mentioned $5,000 a month on swipe copy, but I've decided to take it up a notch, and even your first 7 figures online, because I made that before with a different company, and here it's a lot easier, it's a lot quicker, and you're gonna know why. So let me instead of, I wish I had slides. So basically, the whole goal here is to help you save time, right? So you don't waste another year trying to put all the missing pieces of the puzzle together, because when I started online, like 7, 8 years ago, there was a lot of information. It was just like information overload. Actually, when I started 8 years ago, there was not enough information. That's what I want to say. There was not enough information. It wasn't that accessible as nowadays. You can do just a Google search, or you can do like a YouTube search, and you can find your information. Back then, man, you really had to figure out everything by yourself. Like it was pretty much you working your business alone, right? Especially myself, I started part-time. I had a full-time job, and I wanted to figure out this puzzle myself so I can quit that job and stay home with my kids and family, right? Making money online. So right now, it's completely opposite thing. There's so much information right now. It's almost like you're drinking from the fire hose. Like, if you can relate to that, put it in the chat, put it in those comments below. If there's so much information available right now, so you don't know where to focus, where you put your attention to really start making money, right? If this makes sense to you, you can comment below. So some of my accolades, and this is not to brag, guys. This is just to share that I know what I'm talking about. When it comes to building business online. This is from previous company. We made over $1 million, on commissions, and the best month was $58,000 in a month. And those checks we got on stage. And those are my beautiful kids, Maxime and Gabriela, and my wife, Anna. So just want to show you that, if you have a family and you're part-time, you can do this as well. And even if you're single, you can do it because you have more free time. So who is this for? People that want to finally escape the rat race, the cubicle, whatever the job you have that you hate, just like I was maybe like 5 years ago, because first 2 years when I started this online journey, I was trying to put all the missing pieces of the puzzle together, trying to figure out how to do this, right? And really I spent over $50,000 on different courses, different systems, different marketing material, different stuff, where if I had access to the mentor, I could have saved so much money. If I had access to a personal coach, I would have saved myself like years of frustration. So also, this is going to be really great for people that's like maybe already online making money, but they're struggling. Maybe they kind of got stuck at the same income level. It's also for anyone who is entrepreneurial or anyone who wants to become one, right? And anyone who really wants to take their income to the next level, whether it's $10,000 a month for you, $20,000, $50,000 a month, and even 7 figures a year, $100,000 a month, right? So let me tell you just quickly my story so you guys can understand where I'm coming from, and this is going to help you as well, actually. So, and this is a big disclaimer, guys. This is not an attempt to cross-recruit anybody, okay, who is focused on a primary business. This is definitely not for everybody, okay. What I want to do is share with you proven campaign, right, that I use personally, and that produced over $13,000 in last 7 days. Last 30 days, $37,787.61. So this is the campaign that I started really kind of on the radar to test the funnel, to test the system. And guess what? Without even using my name, because a lot of people would say, "Well, Alex, just because you have credibility, you have a name, you have experience, of course you can make money with it." Well, guess what? I did not even use my real name, and I'll show you proof of that. All right, so stay tuned, stay all the way till the end. You're gonna get some really cool bonuses, and for some of the people that I really wish I could just go through the slides, but I can't. I have to use this video, but it's okay. It's okay. Technology challenges makes us stronger. So here's what you're gonna discover. You're gonna discover top 5 lessons that I learned myself from generating over $2 million online. How I generated over $9,000 in one day while riding those roller coasters with my kids in Universal Park in Orlando, just literally like less than 2 weeks ago. And this is actually a smaller day. Now I had like over $10,000 in one day. So show you what I did to create those results, and you can actually swipe and deploy that for your business as well. All right, and you're gonna get access to also our specific traffic sources that I always kept to myself, but I shared all with my team at Project Apex. Okay, so that way you're gonna have unfair advantage over anyone who is not on our team, right? So let's see if it's gonna fast forward to the next slide. At some point it will. Gotta love this. So the whole idea, guys, I'm gonna show you how to really focus on certain things like income producing activities every day, so you don't have information overload. And even if you failed before in the past, you're gonna see the light in the end of the tunnel, right? You're gonna see that light, right? Because when we all start online, sometimes we have self-doubt, we criticize ourselves, we look in our past failures, and we always tell ourselves who do you think you are to succeed now, and stuff like that. All this negative self-talk that's self-sabotaging your success. So believe me, we all went through that. So don't worry if this is happening to you. You're on the right path. All right. So here's why it's worth your time and attention, right? Well, I told you about my personal results. I don't want to keep bragging or whatever, but I just want to say that actually all of us in the Hangout, Paula, Dave, myself, we know what we're doing. We know how to bring a lot of people. We know how to sponsor people by sending emails while we sleep, while we travel. I recruited over 3,000 people in that previous company. I coached and trained hundreds of different, my students, my personal clients, my coaching clients, and a lot of those people went on to make their own, even 7-figure empires. All right, and a lot of people created 6-figure incomes. Right. So my mission, my personal mission for this team, right, to create at least another 100 6-figure earners and 10 more millionaires in this year and next year alone. All right, and if we collectively add other leaders on the team, that's going to be a lot higher number than that. So because we all work together, we all sharing resources, and we have tons of stuff that we bring to the table, because each of us has unique talents, each of us has different experiences, right? So let me ask you this: how would you like to copy my success, right? How would you like to copy, use my traffic sources that work? How would you like to swipe my emails, copy and paste emails? Get access to the team of professional closers closing your sales for you, so you can enjoy life, right? While they work hard for you. Well, stick around until the end, and you'll see the big picture, right? So let me ask you this: does this sound familiar? You buy course after course just to find yourself even more confused and overwhelmed. You're constantly hearing no from your prospects. You feel, you face that rejection every day. Even though you're taking massive action every day, you can't fall asleep as you continue to search for the solution to your problem. You know deep inside that you can succeed. You see so many people succeeding online who are not smarter than you, banking huge commissions online. Yes, yet you have nothing to show. Look, guys, I was in the same shoes. My wife was questioning my sanity. Right? She thought I was doing something crazy. Like when I joined multiple companies in the past, and I never succeeded. Right? So if you facing that with your family or friends, well, guess what? It happens to all of us. But you're on the right track. You're not alone, okay? And there's millions of people trying to crack the code to figure out how to make money online while they sleep and while they travel. That's what everyone is trying to figure out. I mean, I personally get so many messages on Facebook, like people throughout the world, like, how do I make money online? How do I make money online? Everybody wants to make money online, you know. So I know how you feel. It might feel frustrating, even hopeless, you know, knowing that you spend thousands of dollars. Look, heck, I spent over $50,000 before I even made like my first $1,000. You know, uh, you cannot fall asleep. You know, you're spending endless hours trying to crack the code, but you have nothing to show to your spouse or significant other, right? Well, you're in the right place. I mean, we all went through this, all right. Um, so here we go. 3 missing components of your success. Very, very important. If you're missing any of those components, you're destined to fail, right? So let's get into meat and potatoes and share this with you guys. So, and I don't want to. I want to really paint the big picture for you, because ultimately you need to know your why and you need to know where you're going. So imagine this scenario. Imagine you laying on the beach somewhere in tropical, I don't know, in Bahamas, or maybe you're in Hawaii, maybe you're in Jamaica, maybe you're in Mexico, maybe in Cancun, Mexico, you know, and you're checking your commissions, you're checking your emails on your smartphone or maybe iPad, and you see $500 commissions, you see $2,000 commission, you see even $4,500 commissions, you even see $7,650 commission, and even whopping $12,600 commissions. How would your life change? Think about that. You know all your bills are paid, and all you can think about is which which exotic vacation to take next while you're being on vacation, and you're finally happy to be alive. This is the ultimate destination. I mean, this is the definition of freedom to me. And here is like how I always say it. You know, it's about being able to do whatever the heck you want to do anytime you want with whoever you want. Think about that. Do whatever you want anytime you want with whoever you want. This is the true definition of time freedom. So it might sound like a stretch, right? It might sound like a stretch, but guys, we're living that dream, right? Ask Paula. Paula is going to share his story, and Dave, right? Ultimate dream where we can do pretty much. We don't wake up every morning to the alarm clock. We wake up when we're done sleeping, right? And really think about this way: when everyone zags, you zig. So you have to do things a little bit differently, okay? And this is how you win. All right? Think about that. Really think about that. So again, good news for you. I tested a lot of traffic sources. Like over the last couple of years, I spent like over $400,000 on traffic sources. So I know where to get traffic. I know where to get legitimate traffic. So I spend my money, right? I tested on Tweak capture pages, sales videos, and stuff like that. I tested a lot. I tested a lot of funnels. Like last year alone, I probably tested like 12 different funnels, right? To see how I can convert cold traffic into, you know, hot, scorching buyers, people that really want to buy products, right? So this is what it's all about. It's about being able to tap into traffic source and get those sales, right, on autopilot, right? So this is the numbers that I don't know, might be shocking to you. I don't know, $53,000, but you know, we just barely got started, really. Like it's only been like, I don't know, 6-7 weeks, right? So who am I? Well, I'm a father to my kids. You know, I'm $1 million earner. I'm a speaker and a coach, and I'm a team builder, right? I like to develop people. I like to help people get to the next level in their business and their life as well, because it's all about personal development, really. You know, everyone can become a better person. Everyone can do better things, bigger things on a bigger scale. So this is what drives me. This is my passion. And obviously my kids is my biggest why. This is why I do what I do. But also I love to see people grow. I love seeing people become better versions of themselves, right? Just like some of my mentors helped me become a better version of myself. Now I'm doing that with other people, because I know anyone can do this. If they only focus and they have the right system, they can do it, right? A lot quicker than they think. And let's see if we can go to the next slide. Well, I came to here's another one, right? Because a lot of people make excuses that oh, I cannot do this, oh, I cannot do this, Alex. I'm like, man, English is not even my primary language. I came to United States, to New York, landed at JFK Airport with whopping $10 to my name, right? I had $10, but I had big dreams, right? So you can do it, man. You can absolutely do it. Okay, so then I got stuck. I got tons of different odd jobs until I landed my first and last corporate job, right? You see this maze of cubicles, you see this matrix. I mean, this is where like I worked for like, man, like over 10 years, like 15 years or something like that, something crazy like that. And always felt like a slave, right? Like a zombie, right? Traveling to, I mean, it was okay job, but it was a job that kept me stuck in life, right? Living paycheck to paycheck, not seeing my kids growing up, right? And so I saw the light when a friend of mine introduced me to the first MLM in 2008, right? So I joined right away because I saw that as a ticket is my ticket out from the corporate matrix, right? Recruited, you know, like all my friends and family, mostly my wife's friends and family because she has a bigger part of the family. And then I got stuck. I'm like, I didn't know what to do next, right? Because you know, I didn't know who else to speak to, right? I didn't know how to market, right? Accumulated over $85,000 in credit card debt, right? When I jumped in this journey to learn how to do online marketing, man, I I wish I had this system, right? I wish I had Project Apex. I wish I had Aspire system, right? When I started, right? Unfortunately, I didn't, right? So I had to figure out everything by myself, buy different courses, buy all this crappy software products. You know, just press 3 buttons and you're gonna become like you're gonna make millions of dollars in 24 hours, guaranteed, or something like crazy like that. You know. So, but during that journey, I learned a lot. I learned a lot, and that's why I can pass that knowledge to you, to my team, right, to our team, and give you that shortcut, if you will, give you that experience, that expertise when it comes to driving traffic and making sales, right, and building teams. So it's all part of the journey, right? It's all part of the journey. This is where I was, stuck in a cubicle, you know, dead-end job, people laughing behind my back about my dreams and goals, and even straight up to my face, you know, not seeing my kids and wife, working up to 60 hours a week, even working during the holidays, during the Christmas night, you know, during the night shift, you know, like it was like 8 p.m. to 9 a.m. It was like 13-hour shift. It was crazy. Living paycheck to paycheck, frustrated and miserable. Can you relate to that? I don't know if you're in the same situation. You might be, you know. So believe me, if I did it, you can do it as well. All right. Now, why I think it didn't work? Because first of all, I did not have the right mentors when I started. I wish I had the right mentors who could have taught me certain things, right? Because if you want to make money that you want to make, let's say you want to make $50,000 a month, you need to be learning from people that actually done that, right? People that actually done that, because you don't learn, like if you want to become a pilot, you want to fly the plane, you don't learn that from your mailman, you don't learn it from your baker, you don't learn it from your grocery person who's, you know, taking your money when you buy groceries, right? You're gonna go to the flight school and you're gonna pay money to that school, and that trainer is gonna teach you, give you that training. Like Fraser, like just went to take the skydiving lesson, right? I'm sure he paid pretty penny for that, right? So you need to really learn from people that walk the walk, right? That know what they're doing, that what they specialize in. So this is why it's so important to have access to the right mentors who have done the amount, you know, of income that you want to achieve, right? You need to be plugged into the right system, because if the system is not working, it's not converting cold traffic into sales, there's no scalability. You cannot scale that. I mean, yeah, you can chat with hundreds of thousands of people on Facebook, but not everyone has that much time, right? Especially if you're part-time, if you have bills to pay, if you're living paycheck to paycheck, you need to have access to the system that you can scale with cold traffic, right? Now, I didn't have traffic connections, right? I had no coaches to close myself. I had to connect with people on the phone and convince, you know, grandma, if you will, no offense to grandmas out there, but to play big in life and step up, right? Now I have professional coaches doing all that heavy work for me while I enjoy my life with my kids and my wife, right? That's why it's so important to have leverage in your system. Think about Fortune 500 company, right? Think about CEO. Do they do all this stuff themselves? Do they recruit people? Do they like do the interviews? Do they do the marketing? Do they do advertising? Do they do customer support? No, they don't, man. They build the system, and below them they have different departments doing all this different functionality for them, right? This is why they're able to scale their business to the next level every single year. And this is why investors are happy and they're buying their stock, right? Because you need to build your online business just like Fortune 500 company, right? You need to have those right components in your business. Very, very important. That's a biggie. Nobody wants to upsell their customers. Think about that. Nobody wants to pick up the phone and talk to people. Believe me, there's only like tiny fraction of 1%. I know a couple of people that absolutely love the phones. I'm not even going to mention their names, but I can give shout out to Cedric if he's watching this. All right? But there is not, I don't know a lot of people that love placing cold calls all day long, making hundreds of phone calls. Now, the moment of truth. I decided to get serious, okay, to build my 7-figure empire. I decided enough is enough. I'm frustrated enough. I need to build bigger things, I need to take it to the next level, right? And when you make that decision, you're gonna do whatever it takes, man. You're gonna go through a brick wall, right, in order for that to happen. You're never gonna give up. You're gonna keep pushing forward, man, like crazy. You're gonna take massive action every single day, and this is how you get to the next level. But if you don't have the right system, you're destined to fail. That's what I'm trying to imply here. So, spent well over $100,000 on my own education, on courses, masterminds. I paid upwards up to $10,000 for the weekend on masterminds. I made priceless connections when it comes to, traffic people, when it comes to designers, when it comes to programmers and stuff like that. Made up my Rolodex of priceless connections that I can always reach out. And if you need, let's say, help with certain things, like I have connections, right? I know people in the industry that can help you, right? Now, this is the campaign that I've been talking about. $28,000 in 30 days, up to $12,000 in commissions, working 1 hour a day. How crazy is that? 1 hour a day. This is what it's all about, right? So, let me show you the slide. So, here we go. It's skipping on me. Gotta love technology. Man, come on. Here we go. So a couple of weeks ago, imagine this. We're riding the roller coaster. It's a crazy Jurassic World ride. You go and like you're escaping from dinosaurs, right? With my son, Max. Look at him, like he's so excited and scared and happy at the same time. Look at that emotion. That's crazy. This is what I do. Like by then I finished the ride. I'm checking my phone for the commissions. There's $8,679 in a single day. Why? Because of the system and coaches, right? Missing components that most people have in their businesses. So check this out. Check this out. This is gonna get juicy. Hold on. If it doesn't get juicy, if it's not juicy enough yet, check this out. 3 missing components, right? So you need to have good traffic, right? That converts cold traffic into sales. You need to have highly converting offer, sales funnel that converts that traffic into sales. You need to have personal component number 3, very, very important, personal coach closing your sales, because nobody wants to pick up the phone and do their sales. I'm telling you that. And this is the difference between making $1,000 a month and $10,000 a month. Grinding to make 6 figures a year and making cool 7 figures a year. You guys excited yet? I mean, put it in the comments. Like, hopefully Dave and Paula can reply to comments below. But while I'm doing this for you guys. Now, all traffic is not created equal. This is something called rotator. So this is like, you don't need to know this stuff. What I'm going to tell you is this. If you're going to do this on your own, this is the stuff you're going to have to learn. Now that you have coaches, you honestly don't have to learn this stuff. Plus, you have me to do this for you, right? Kind of behind the scenes. So check this out. Top tier targeted traffic, sales on autopilot, right? This is while I slept. I don't know, like 10 sales in a day, something like that. Maybe even like 20 sales in a day. Like, this is how it works, right? When you have targeted traffic and you have good offer, right? Now, this is all about, having the funnel that converts that cold traffic into scorching hot buyers. This is the alchemy, right? This is the actual equation And I just got water, man. Got a little thirsty. So let's dig right into the commissions, right? The good stuff, right? Let me talk about difference between low ticket and high ticket offer. Very, very, very important stuff. Because if you don't like the math, you're gonna love math now. All right? So what is top tier? What is high ticket? Top tier is basically a fancy term for systems selling high ticket products or services in a traditional non-top tier system. For example, selling at low price point. I think about how many sales you would need to make at least $5,000 a month. Let's crunch the numbers, really. Let's paint the big picture for you guys. So in a typical system, let's say you're selling some info product, it's only $4. How many sales do you need to make? Well, you need to make over 1,000 sales a month, 1,250 sales a month to make $5 grand. If you make 40, like if you like I can do maybe like 600 sales. Like if I do 20 sales a day times story, that's 600 sales, and I'm still not gonna make $5 grand, right? If I'm using the system that's only paying me $4 commissions, right? If you making $47, you only need to make 106 sales. So you get the pattern. The higher the ticket price, the less sales you need to make. And the amount of energy and time required to make a sale is the same, whether you're selling $4 product, dollar product, or $20,000 product. Believe me, I done numbers. I spent over $300,000. I know what I'm talking about. Same amount of effort, same amount of energy, same amount of effort, pretty much. So let's go to even juicier numbers right now. Think about this. If you make $1,000 sale, you only need to make 5 sales, right? To make the $5,000 a month, right? If you're selling something for $3,000, you only need to make 2 sales. If you're selling something for $5,000, you need to make 1 sale. If you make a $9,000, if you make a $9,000 commission, then again, it's 1 sale, but you make more money, right? So you see that top tier is the way to go because of the higher profit margins with less work, and it gets even better when you follow a digital top tier strategy that we're going to show you, all right? So think about this. Why top tier? This is like the biggest. This is going to save you tons of time and money, okay? It's going to save you, like if I had access to top tier, high ticket from the get-go, I probably would have made more than $20 million by now, all right? I'll tell you right now, straight up. Because it's the ultimate profit model. Think about it this way. If you combine top tier with digital delivery, right, instant delivery, there's no like employees to manage, there's no inventory, there's no shipping, there's no insurance, right? And you have high profit margins, right? This is what it's all about. So think about this way. This is the case study from my previous company. We don't have professional coaches, so I immediately jumped from $30,000 a month to 58, literally double my income as soon as the coaches were introduced. This is the power of success component number 3. It has that magical power to double and triple and quadruple your income really quickly if you position properly, right? Now, not every coaching business is created equal, right? Because like in the previous systems, I had access to the coaches, but they were salary based. Never, ever, ever, man, put coaches on the salary because they're gonna slack, man. They're never gonna. Some of them gonna slack, man, because if they know they're getting stable check every single day, they're gonna slack around. They need to be on commissions, right? That's why they know they need to make sales for you. Otherwise, they don't get paid. Otherwise, they don't get to eat. Otherwise, they don't get to feed their family. That makes sense. It's common sense, but a lot of people miss that part. It's very, very important. This is why I'm so excited. With our system, with our team and our company, we actually have 5 levels of coaches. People that actually making the money that you want to make. They're making anywhere from $20,000 a month all the way to $100,000 a month, right? So obviously they can teach you how to do that as well, step by step, right? Because they're actually doing the work. They're not just talking, right? They're actually making that money that you want to make. So this is very, very important stuff, guys. You need to have right coaches in your business. Let's see, and let's imagine this scenario again. We're on the beach, right? We're on the beach. We're, drinking our favorite choice of our drink, right? Whatever it is. and you really just have this like amazing, you're in a state of gratitude, really, like you should be, because you know all your bills are paid, right? You have more money coming in than you have days in the end of the month, right? This is why we're doing what we're doing. We want to help you get there as well. So, so let me ask you this. Like I told you before, I did not use my real name, right? I used my alias name, right, to prove a point that anyone can do this and succeed as long as they possess 3 components of success, right? So check this out. Look what I did. Meet Derek Zoolander. You guys watch that movie? That Hollywood classic? That's crazy movie. So I just came up with that. I was like, I'm going to be Derek Zoolander. I don't want to use my real name. I want to prove the point that even Derek Zoolander, who's not a real person, can actually succeed and dominate leaderboards. All right? So as you can see, Derek Zoolander, who was basically, I was using his alias, right? I was number 3, top income earner, right? Right? So then I'm like, well, I proved my point. Now nobody has an excuse not to succeed, right? So I basically changed it to my real name, which is what? Anyone knows my name? Alex Zubarev, right? So I can show you back office, but it doesn't matter, as you can see, right? So I just changed my name to my real name, right? Because I proved my point. I proved my point. Anyone can do this, right? If I'm not using, my real name, that means anyone can do it if they have the right system, right? So there you go. There you go. How do you guys like that? Put it in the comments below. I just want to hear your feedback on that. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? So guys, this system converting is like crazy. I think like this is the team sales. I think I just crossed $500,000, $500,000 in team commissions. So that means it's not just me making money. It's actually people succeeding on the team. They making money as well. They making sales thanks to those awesome coaches we have, right? And I respect your time, guys, because I wanna give you a couple of more things, and then we're gonna turn. And I can show you more and more proof, but I think it's enough, right? So bottom line is, here's the offer for you. You're gonna get the whole system, right? You're gonna get the whole system. If you're not in the system, if you're watching this, if you're just curious, like, can I actually build this business online like you guys are doing? Yes, you can, man. Especially if you get access to all the cool stuff we're gonna give you, right? So we're gonna give you actual system, right? We're gonna give you, the cash converting emails, right? The emails you can swipe from me, you can swipe from Paul, you can swipe from Dave. We're sharing everything in a private Skype group, right? And you know what? Like, you have no excuse, right? Like, you honestly have no excuse, because you can actually, like, if you don't resonate with this, if you want to keep your job, if you love your job, you love your boss, you can cancel it. There's no harm, absolutely no risk whatsoever. So let me just show you the bonuses, all right? So when you get started with Project Apex right now, by clicking the button below, right, you're gonna get access to all these cool bonuses. You're gonna get access to well, I want to show you bonus number 1. Well, bonus number 1 is emails. You can copy and paste, right? The emails that I use personally to make up to $8,679.27 in one day, right? Bonus number 2. Bonus number 2 is going to be our traffic sources we use on the team, right? Top secret traffic sources that convert cold traffic into hot scorching buyers, right? You're going to get access to that. Well, and bonus number 3, you're going to get access to our personal coaches that will help you achieve your income goal step by step, because they're making money that you want to make, right? You're going to get your personal coach. So whether you're on the system, whether you just started maybe a couple of days ago, connect with your coach, man. Make an appointment with them and connect with them. They're going to help you. And they're going to do it for your team as well. So you're going to get access to the exact system. I can put $40,000 value easily, because if I was to build the system myself, I would have had to hire programmers, I would have had to hire production crew, videographers, programmers, designers, copywriters, and would have cost me more than that. And would have cost me probably like 2 years to build at least. All right, so you save yourself a lot of time and money. You get 18 cash-sucking emails. How do you like that title? You get my traffic sources, you get my coaches, total value $55,000, real life value, if you had to put everything together by yourself. All right? Check this out. Check this out. Do you seriously like want to get to that ultimate destination? I'm speaking directly to you who might be like sitting on the fence, doubting whether they can do this. Do you really want to do this? Do you really want to get your family to ultimate, exotic vacation and not worry about the money? Really, I want to talk to you directly and tell you that you can do this, right? You can do this. Without help, you can do it. Without coaches, you can get there. So now you have a choice, right? You keep trying to do the same thing and expecting a different result, right? It's a definition of insanity, right? Just trying to do the same thing every single day and expecting a different result. Option number 2, you can use our proven system, right? And get results right now, today. There's a quote I like: we make our choices, then our choices make us, right? So you can make your choice right now, or the choices will be made for you, right? By your boss or manager, or I don't know, you should make a decision, right? You should make a choice. So again, you're getting all that, three bonuses, right? All the crazy bonuses. For how much? $55,000? $45,000? I don't know. Honestly, like if somebody gave it to me, like when I started, for like $45,000, I would seriously think about it. I would probably get it. It would make sense to me, But check this out. Check this out. Check this out. How much? How much? How much is it? $1. All right. How about this? You're gonna get everything just for $1. You're gonna get the whole system and the bonuses for $1, right? This is crazy, right? You're gonna get a trial for $1. So the yellow button that you see below the video, I don't know where you're watching the video. If you're on a Hangout, there should be a yellow button below. So click on that button, and you're gonna join the person who invited you to this Hangout, to this webinar, right? This is how you're gonna build team as well, because you're gonna use the same marketing, you're gonna use the same page with the yellow button, and people are gonna join you, right? They're gonna join your team, and they're gonna connect with your coach to help them get their income level as well, right? So I can show you social proof. Man, this is from yesterday, $493,000 in team sales. We just crossed $500,000 literally like an hour ago. This thing is growing like crazy, like wildfire, okay? So it's not just us making money, obviously. There's a Facebook group with tons of commission notification every single day. Michael Force is the owner of the company. He posts the social proof every time he makes a sale. There's $6,000 sale. Justin Holland, congrats, dude. Tons of people making sales. Paul Frazier, I think he's watching this. What's up, dude? Jason, Matthew, Michael, Paulina, Sean. Man, people making, this is crazy. Like once you get this rolling, this is where you're gonna get like all these freaking emails just flooding your inbox. Like honestly, guys, I wake up every morning and I see like 40 to 50 commission notifications. Let me stop sharing this, guys. I want to see if you get the point, because I keep going and on and on and on. I mean, it's a bug, man. It's a bug to really start building six-figure online business step by step. Let me find my screen where I was before. Ooh, I just stopped sharing. So, guys, bottom line is, Paula is here with us. It's freaking 3 a.m. in the morning. I think he's somewhere in Portugal or something like that. I'm not sure where he is. I think it's like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. or something like that. Dave is with us. He is also like has business on autopilot. He doesn't have to be here either, but we all want to help you guys. That's why we're doing this live. You might be watching a replay, but the message stays the same. We're here to help you achieve your income goals. We're here to run with you. We're here to build this through the roof, right? We're going to be #1 team in the company. The company is Digital Altitude, by the way. The team name is Project Apex. Why Apex? Because this is the highest tip of the mountain. This is where you want to be, on top of the mountain, because there's plenty of top on top of the mountain. It's always crowded at the bottom because people don't know how to climb the mountain. But we give you the right tools. We give you a hand with the coaches, so we can give you that hand and lift you up and get you to the top of the mountain, right? But you have to follow. You have to follow us. You need to really follow us, right? And do what we tell you to do. So start right now and schedule your time with the coach so that you can go 6 steps, so they can unlock steps for you and you start climbing that mountain with us. All right. So I wanna, I think I shared enough. I'm gonna check the comments and questions, but I wanna pass the microphone to whoever, Paula or Dave, if you guys, whoever wants to go first.
Guys, I just want to say that if you're watching right now, and maybe you're one of the people that have been struggling, and you really want to succeed, but you just haven't found the right place, the right home, and you might have bounced around from company to company, but the good news is you're still here, and whatever you've done in the past has actually led you to watch this presentation and listen to us tonight, and there's a reason for that. The reason for that is you are destined to be successful if you're still here and you've stuck in the game for this long. So I would really highly encourage you to go ahead and click the button below this video and get started for $1. Okay, there's no reason not to come and check out the system. Have your first 2 calls with your own personal coach. That is a 6-figure earner. That's actually not somebody out in a call center in frickin' Bangladesh. This is a real coach who's actually making, like Alex said, these are coaches that close sales and bring you through the system, and this is what they do. They don't do anything else. This is their job. I encourage you to get in touch and just check it out. Get access to the training, and if for some reason it doesn't resonate with you or you don't like it, what have you lost? You've lost $1. And what you could gain is complete financial freedom, to not have to have that job, to not have to wake up to an alarm clock, to be able to get up on your own schedule. Is it worth $1 to actually come and have a look and check it out? I don't know. Is it worth it to you? If so, go ahead, click the button below. What are you going to say about that, Paulo?
This is the beauty about being the last one to speak, because you guys obviously do all the talking and you say basically most of the things I was going to say. But yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer. For $1, what can go wrong? I mean, if you guys don't like it, claim, just refund your $1, get your $1 back. It's a no-brainer. You've got coaches who do all the closing, they do all the explaining to your people. You don't actually talk to anybody. The coaches actually encourage you not to talk to anybody, because it's daunting, right? When you have to explain a business and you're a newbie, you don't want to do that simply because you're new, and you probably don't have the confidence yet to do so. But guess what? The coaches will do all that for you. Your only job really is to learn by the products, learn internet marketing, and then send traffic. It's as simple as that. That's why you see Fraser in places like Thailand. You see Alex going to Disney World with his kids. You see me traveling all over Europe, and I'm in Portugal right now visiting my mom, and I can take off anytime I want because of the power of what we have in place, Aspire. They've got coaches that do all the selling for you. It's very important that you guys understand that. So if you're new on the internet, you never made commission. I've got many people on our team making first-time commission, guys. And this is what I love about this group. It's not, we don't just talk about ourselves and we say, look at me, I made 50 grand, look at me, I made it. It's all about team. My team's production. Alex's was $500,000. My team's production so far is $350,000, guys, in a matter of team is making money, not Paulo Barossa. People know I make money. I don't have to come here and brag to you guys that I'm making money. The importance of the message here and this team is that our team, our people are making money. We helping people. And that's the message here today, guys. And all it takes is $1. Start for $1. If you don't want to take that $1, that's absolutely fine, because guess what? Our mission, Alex's, mine, and Dave's, is to get to the top of the mountain, and we got to go there with you or without you. We got to do it. If you want to do it with us, even better. Okay, let's lock arms. Let's do this together. We've got a good vision. We got to help people, because it's not just about us. We've got multiple income streams coming in anyway, but it's all about helping you guys to get to the top of that mountain the best way we can. And we found Aspire to be one of the easiest things, me personally, that I found so far to help my team. So with that said, I'm not going to bore you guys too much. Thanks very much for watching. If you're watching this recording, just get in. Just click on the link below. It's $1. You can actually refund that if it's not for you. got 14 days to refund. So Alex, over to you, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, Paula. Thanks, man. Yeah, exactly. It's only $1 to get started, but again, here's the pre-frame. Here's the thing. If you're gonna come in this business with just, oh, I'm just gonna try it attitude, I would recommend you take that dollar and buy a lottery ticket, honestly, right? So what I would want you to do is come in for $1 with the intention to really build a big business, to really take you to where you want to go, right, with your life. And that's why it's such a low risk, right, to have access to a system such as powerful as this, which is completely insane, right? It should have costed, like I said, $45,000 or more, but it's only $1, right? Right now, I don't know how long it's going to be $1. Right now, you have a chance of a lifetime to change your life with our personal help. Because honestly, I can do this like behind the scenes. Like I didn't have to share this like with the whole team. Like I could have done with the cold traffic, not even putting posts on Facebook and stuff like that. But I decided to really to help the team to share the bigger vision and really help more people get to the top of the mountain, right? Just like Paula said. So we're here for you guys. If you're serious enough to do this, click the button below, right? If you're watching this recording, get to the person who shared this video with you, but there should be a button below the video that you can get started right now. Don't procrastinate. Start right now. As soon as you start, you're going to get email with the email login instructions and your password. Log into the back office and connect with your coach. There's going to be a Skype download option, and you're going to connect with your coach by making an appointment with your coach. And they're going to unlock everything step by step, your first 6 steps. Go through those steps, and this is how you're going to get climbing to the top of the mountain, okay? So click the button below. It's been our pleasure to have so many people with us live. Thank you, Paula, for jumping in. It's like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. wherever you are in Europe right now. Dave, thanks, man, for jumping in as well. We'll see you guys on the internet land, right, on Facebook land, and inside our private Skype group community as well, and our Facebook groups as well. So with that, hopefully you guys see the big vision. If you are serious, there's easier out there on the internet. As far as I know, been there, done that. Okay, so click the button below, and we'll see you guys. So let's go